What if one morning you woke up in a life that looked like yours, but wasn't? What if your phone had photos you never took, friends you don't remember, and someone who looks exactly like you is living your life better than you ever could? Yeah. This is the story of Mark, and how he ended up in the wrong version of his world. It all started on a Tuesday. Mark got up, half asleep, just like always. Made his usual toast, and here's the thing. He always burns it. Always, but that morning. Perfect golden brown. That's when he knew something was off. He checked his phone. Vacations in Tokyo. A wedding in Paris. A little girl with green eyes and his exact smile. But Mark's never been married. Never left the country. That little girl. He doesn't know her. But somehow, he does. Okay, real quick, let's talk science. There's a real theory called the many worlds interpretation. It says, every choice you make, every little yes or no, creates a new universe. Millions of versions of you, living out different paths. Now imagine. You accidentally landed in the version where things went right. Except they didn't go right for you. They went right for another version of you. Mark found him. Standing on a train platform. Same face. Same voice. Cleaner suit. This version of Mark. He was confident. Successful. With Julia, his ex, now not so ex. Mark asked, why? The other him smiled and said, because you wasted your life. I didn't. And then he got on the train. No fight. No drama. Just gone. Mark walked into a building with his name on the door. Mr. Mark Carter, it said. Everyone greeted him with a smile. Looking sharp today, sir. Apparently, he was a CEO here. A TED Talk next week. He hadn't written it. But his other self had. He tried to leave the city. His bank card failed. His ID didn't scan. Even his reflection started lagging. The man in the mirror. Sometimes, he didn't blink back. That's when Mark realized. He wasn't just in the wrong world. This world was holding him hostage. Every night, the same dream. White room. Chair. A voice saying, you are being observed. This is a simulation. Mark wasn't a visitor. He was the test subject. A copy. A controlled variable placed here to see how much of you can change before you're not you anymore. At midnight, the sky flickered. Phones restarted. And for a brief moment, Mark saw them. Thousands of himself. Some broken. Some powerful. Some dangerous. All staring. All choosing. And then, darkness. Mark didn't try to get his old life back. He changed his name. Moved to a quiet town. Started writing a book. The Men Who Didn't Belong. Sometimes, he sees his other self on TV. But he's okay with that. Because this life, this weird, quiet, uncertain life, it's finally his. So tell me this. What if the best version of your life wasn't meant for you? Would you fight to take it back? Or finally start living the one that is? Welcome to Whyscape Studio, where every what if starts with why. If this made you question everything, hit that like button, subscribe for more.